Hi YouTubers, Dancing with Eagles here once again, and I'd like to have a little discussion about the future and preparation for catastrophe. I got a funny feeling it ain't gonna last forever. You know, I've already learned how to live in a struggle and live in ways that are hard, and I've just reached a point in my life now where I've earned the right to be comfortable. I've lived my years out, I've worked, and earned what I have now. But here we are in a period of time where people like myself have stand to lose everything that we work for. You know, to lose the whole purpose of finding our place in life and finding our peace in whatever way we can. So, the question I have is that really going to happen? Or is there another alternative? You know, are we really en masse going to be that stupid, be overtaken by? You know, regarding all this stuff about the New World Order and the RFID chips being issued, and possibly prior to that, the American Union being formed between Canada, New Mexico, and the USA. I don't anticipate that immediately happening this year, although I could hear them beginning to talk about it by 2010. You know, I get the sense, you know, like with all this talk about things that are going on, sure, they're in the works and they're coming very quickly, but I have a sense that we can get through this year unscathed. So we do got time to store up whatever we need to survive, to take whatever steps we need to survive. The question will be, what steps should we take? You know, and if it doesn't come about, so what? At least we were prepared in case it did. It's better to be prepared than caught unawares when catastrophe hits, if catastrophe hits. So, I have a suggestion. If you have the capability of learning more, storing food may not necessarily be the best answer for survival, although, you know, it's a good solution, but it may not be a permanent solution, and you may need a backup plan to that, because part of martial law involves going door to door, takeover, and need to head for the hills. It's a good idea to have had some type of wilderness survival training. If you haven't done so, I'll just leave a link at the side so that that shows a site where a Micmac Native Indian friend of mine from Nova Scotia has trains people at wilderness survival the same way that the pioneers would have been probably trained back in their days. It was the Native Americans that saved their butts in learning how to survive the wilderness of North America. So this training is available by a traditional North American Indian in Nova Scotia from the Micmac tribe, and his name is Spruce, a very well-spoken person, and he has, I highly recommend you take a look at the website there anyways, because he can teach you everything you need to know about surviving in the wilderness. And I'll tell you one thing, when it comes to a disaster or a catastrophe and needing to head for the hills, I'd want to know the kind of things that he could teach, and I plan on taking some of his courses myself before it's too late, possibly even this summer. So, you know, it's pretty, if it's too far to go, there may be other people that are closer to you, but it's critical that you get the basic skills of, you know, building your own shelter, building traps to trap animals with, because you got to eat. You're going to have to trap your own animals or kill kill your own animals, you know, so you're going to have to learn how to make your own weapons to do that if you don't have any already on hand. This is just an amazing course though, because it teaches you, like, if you were, say, didn't have time to even stop and you know, pack, all you have time to do is like run and avoid capture. If you've got the skills that this person is teaching, you'll be able to learn how to go out there with nothing but your bare hands and make your own survival tools from what's available in the wilderness. So I want to get this training, and I would highly recommend it. I want to get this training, and then I want to also teach other people once I learn these skills. So you just can't know enough about this if it comes up. Just imagine if you're really definitely not going to get the RFID chip, for instance, right? It doesn't matter whether you're a homeowner, a renter, whatever. You're paying something. Mortgage, taxes, hydro, all these things will be taken away unless you get this RFID chip once they become available to the general public. I suspect that this will become a unit of courtesy. They're pushing hard to make this a global unit of courtesy, and it's just a matter of time before we're faced with this choice. And personally, I won't get it, and so I'll be left with the choice of either, you know, I can't lock myself in my apartment because, I mean, I can be tear gassed out. I mean, there'd be no problem forcing me out of my apartment physically, so I couldn't, you know, make a passive resistance and just refuse to leave. So my only choice would be, in this case, that, you know, being that I don't choose to go to one of their concentration camps, would be to head for the hills. And however it comes about, I know it doesn't seem feasible now because everything just seems hunky-dory, and, you know, we've all got our comforts in life still, or a lot, you know, many of us do, a great many of us do, and this doesn't seem like a reality, but it could very well be. And what are you doing to prepare for that possibility? And I know right now I've just done all the research that I can. I'm doing all the research I can, but it takes more than research. It takes action. It takes knowledge. It takes skills, you know, and some intelligence, and even a group. You'll need your best bet of survival is with a group, you know, in a tribal setting, you know, and that's what I can see happening. Is pockets of people from all over, probably all over the world, because I would imagine this is going to be something that they'll trigger all at once. It'll be a global event where this thing will be that announced that we're either going to get this RFID chip, or we're going to be declared a terrorist and rounded up and put in a concentration camp. So that's the choice, and then I guess the other choice would be just to head for the hills and hope they don't catch you, you know, which to me sounds like the best chance at survival and getting through whatever's going to happen, because whatever power they have is only going to be temporary. And you know, I believe that divine intervention will take place in some form of intervention that is beyond the realms of the world's powers to be able to resist, and the world will be there for the meek and the humble to inherit, as foretold in prophecy. So that's all I have to say about that subject for now. We're probably running out of time anyways. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon when I have something else to say. Bye now.